You may think you know all there is to know about chocolate. We all know that this basic brown block of sweetness actually comes from a cacao fruit. But where are they grown? Who cultivates them? And that chocolate flavor that you are so familiar with, is that even chocolate? To get the answers to these questions, we've come to Thailand, a country that could be on the verge of giving the chocolate industry a fresh start. Chocolate cafes like this are the next big thing in Thailand's capital, Bangkok. Today, food influencer Yod has brought me to Choc, an award-winning chocolate cafe that specializes in locally made Thai chocolate. We have a chocolate set here, Kun Yod. Where do I start?
I think we will start with the cacao fruit juice. It's really quite new for Thai people. We don't know cacao is like a fruit before. And after that, you try with the cacao drink, cacao husk tea, and after that is the chocolate.
Right. All right, let's have the juice. Refreshing. Doesn't even remind you that it's anything to do with chocolate because it's the fruit part.
I think it's a very new knowledge about the Thailand can the cultivation of cacao. We know only the chocolate, not cacao.
So growing up in Thailand, what was chocolate to you? Did it mean a drink? Did it mean a candy? Like, what was it to you when you were little?
We drink the chocolate with the milk, hot milk, like the big band, it's a Milo or Ovaltine like that. It's only the powder. They don't like dark chocolate bar because the dark chocolate bar have a sour taste. Thai people don't like sour taste, similar to coffee drink.
But do you see local people trying chocolate more and more? I mean, we're at a hot cocoa shop here. People must starting to like it like they do their coffee.
I think that the Thai cacao is a new trend because now we know cacao can cultivation around Thailand and have a single origin and have a good taste.
The people behind these cafes have also made it a dedicated profession. They call themselves chocoristas.
Actually, I wasn't planning to do that. I was a farmer. I started planting cacao. At first, I was just trying to sell the beans to chocolate makers, but found out that no one was buying because the market is very small. Everyone imports from outside of Thailand. At that point, I thought it was a very good chance because no one was doing it, so it was a blue ocean to me, and that's how I want to start chocolate business.
Although chocolate cafes are still nowhere near as popular as coffee shops in Bangkok, Yod says Thailand has a bigger advantage in producing cacao over coffee beans. Only certain regions of Thailand are at a perfect altitude for growing coffee beans. But for growing cacao, the climate almost anywhere in the country is considered ideal. So what goes on at a cacao farm? To get a first-hand look, we headed to Chanthaburi province in Thailand's southeast. Here I'm meeting chocolatier Daniel Boucher. Originally from Germany, Daniel came to Thailand as a chef. Soon he found what he believes could be the next big trend, chocolate that is 100% made in Thailand. Daniel, this is a cacao tree. Wow.
It is a cacao tree. Is it the first cacao tree you've seen?
Yes, it is.
So you can see a few things here. Like one, it's actually a tree, right? If you don't manage them and prune them back, they grow actually quite big and you get real stems. You could probably sit on here. The other thing I want you to notice is that cacao doesn't really have a season, but it grows all year round.
So that's any cacao tree anywhere in the world?
Any cacao tree anywhere in the world. And it always goes through the whole stages of life at the same time.
So what does it look like inside?
Let's have a look. Let me just open this. So if you see this inside, this is cacao fruit. You have the seeds in here. A cacao pod usually has around 40 to maximum 60 actual seeds. That's what will turn later in what we then call cacao beans, right? And what will turn into chocolate. But around you have fruit, and that cacao fruit is actually really delicious. If you want to pick one up, just eat the fruit around it, don't bite it, otherwise you get a lot of astringency from the seed inside. But how would you describe that flavor?
It tastes like mangosteen. Very thin, but it's got that similar texture and flavor. I noticed that there's actually different fruit around here. Can you tell me a reason why?
Yeah, what we're really trying to do here is grow cacao in a much sustainable way. Cacao grows really well when it's shaded, like it loves shade, and it also grows really well with a lot of other plants. So what you see here is a durian tree right behind you, right? This is mangosteen right next to it. It also helps to reduce water consumption of the tree because the shade helps. And for our farmers, it's great because it's multiple income streams, right? You don't just depend on one crop. You can still sell your durian, you can still sell your mangosteen, but you also have another new crop in the mix now that brings some income into the farm.
And that's opposed to how it's done in other countries?
Usually in most countries that do commercial cacao growing, especially Western Africa, where the majority of cacao in the world comes from, it's monocropping, right? It's a big cash crop, everything's cacao, not shaded, under direct sunlight. And that's why cacao sometimes has a really bad rap in terms of water consumption, because cacao naturally grows shaded. And so when you expose it to a lot of sun, then it just drinks a lot of water, and then you have to put irrigation lines and push a lot of water through these plantations.
The world's biggest chocolate brands are mostly American or European, but over 60% of the world's cacao is actually grown in West Africa. And the commercial chocolate that we enjoy comes at a huge cost. Ivory Coast, which grows 45% of the world's cacao, has lost 45% of its total tropical forest in the past 2 decades. Experts estimate 70% of the country's illegal deforestation is related to cacao farming. Issues like forced labor or child labor are also infamously common. Most West African cacao farmers make less than $1 per day, while some female farmers make only a third of that. Since Thailand's chocolate industry is still so new, Daniel believes it is a perfect time to reset the entire industry.
คือโกโก้ทำให้เรามีรายได้ทุกเดือนทำให้เรามีเอามาใช้จ่ายในครอบครัวเราได้คือไม่ว่าจะเป็นค่าน้ำค่าไฟค่ากับข้าวค่าอาหารหรือที่เราใช้ชีวิตประจำวันโกโก้ช่วยเราตรงนี้ได้เพราะว่าทุเรียนเราจะได้แค่ปีละครั้งเดียวใช่ค่ะตัวนี้ก็เหมือนเป็นรายเดือนให้กับเราชอบมากแล้วก็ดีใจมากแล้วก็ภูมิใจมากที่เราทำตัวนี้ออกมาได้แล้วก็คนไทยก็จะทำให้คนไทยได้รู้จักช็อกโกแลตเพิ่มมากขึ้นค่ะ
At the moment, chocolate makers in Thailand are keeping their distance from mass production to allow the industry to grow slowly and healthily. Instead, they are focusing on producing bean-to-bar premium local products. But local is not limited to the ingredients or the people. Daniel has also created products that are uniquely Thai in flavor. Daniel, you have some special flavors to introduce to us.
We do. I want to start with this one. This is our blah blah blah. Blah in Thai is fish. So this one is a fish sauce chocolate. We make it with fish sauce. You saw cacao as a fruit, and it's actually quite a delicious fruit. And I somewhat wanted to illustrate that point that we're dealing with a fruit here. And the most typical way to eat fresh fruit in Thailand is with nampa wan, so with like sweet fish sauce. So we use that, and we make a toffee caramel with that fish sauce and put that into the chocolate, and it's quite delicious. Maybe you give it a try. It's kind of like salty sweet.
A little bit scared, but okay. No, it's a lot of fun. Actually, barely any fish sauce. You kept the umami, and then it blends in with the chocolate.
And you still get all this fruitiness, right? Like you get this fruit going on.
This single origin Thai chocolate is much more complex in flavor, whereas commercial chocolate often tastes identical, even among different brands. Daniel says this is because a lot of times the flavor we taste in commercial chocolate is actually, well, not chocolate.
Almost all commercial chocolate contains vanillin, vanilla powder, not even real vanilla. Took me a while to understand. I always felt chocolate is a flavor, but in reality, many commercial chocolates that I was used to as a kid, actually taste more like vanilla powder than they taste like cacao, right?
Although it may take a while before commercial stores are stocked with Thai chocolate, many chefs based here are starting to pick up on the premium product. Founded by Swiss chef Andreas Caminada, the Ignif restaurants have secured several Michelin stars in Switzerland and 1 star right here in Bangkok. When chef Arne Ryan was tasked to lead the restaurant in Bangkok, he made the bold decision to use Thai chocolate over Swiss chocolate for the dessert dishes. So when was the first time you came in contact with Thai chocolate?
When I arrived here, I never knew that we have any chocolate in Thailand, and the supplier brought over the samples, and I was surprised that they have actually local chocolate, and it was like surprisingly really good.
What were your first impressions when you tasted it?
In Europe, like in Milka, or I don't know, in Switzerland, Lindt or whatever, it's like it tastes chocolate. There's no fruity note, there's no nutty note, it's just straight chocolate. And here, like my first chocolate was Chandapuri, and still my all-time favorite from Thailand. And this is like super fruity. Like you have different kinds of fruit notes, like if it's banana or you go for mangosteen flavored or mango flavored, it's super interesting. So this is one of our signatures. This is a chocolate souffle, and we do it with Chandapuri chocolate. So from the east of Thailand, a little bit more fruity.
All right. Two of my favorite things in the world, souffle and chocolate. Let me dig in. The fruitiness, I think I taste like, you know, like 5 to 10%, but it's definitely there. It's like when you check, like when people say like beer is fruity, that kind of hanging in the back note.
Yes, like that.
So you didn't add any kind of hints or flavor. That fruitiness is within the chocolate.
Only chocolate, yes.
That's amazing. To take advantage of the freshly grown cacao in the country, Chef Arne also creates desserts made from all parts of the cacao fruit.
We do different types, and we try to use everything from the cacao bean, and we do a classic Swiss dessert. So like sour part, rhubarb from Europe, and then the chocolate from Thailand. Then we have a cacao chocolate sorbet. What we do is a granita with cacao husk, cacao nibs. Or we use even the flesh around the beans. It's cacao juice sorbet. It's not even chocolate flavored, it's like more fruity and light.
I don't know why. Is it because it's got like electrolyte? Like it's got a little bit of a coconut water taste to it.
And you wouldn't expect this is made from the cacao fruit, right?
A lot of people forget about that part.
Exactly. Yeah.
But this is good that it's also sustainable.
Yes, because it's actually a waste product what no one is using, because it's super hard to use it, because when you harvest the beans you have to juice it directly, and it's so high in sugar it will ferment here in the heat. The farmers are freezing it for us in plastic bottles directly and ship it frozen.
Wow.
So we get it unpasteurized, super fresh from the farm.
But that's a really great idea, and also so much effort because like Thailand is hot.
Yes, yeah, it is, but it's worth it.
Being in Thailand has allowed Igniv to push the boundaries of what a chocolate dessert, or should I say a cacao dessert, can be. So if you think you know chocolate, come to Thailand and embark on a journey of flavors you might have never tried or imagined. It's not just about tasting delicious. It's also about doing better for the world and for the people behind our food.